morning. We are in Yacht, Croatia, which is a cute little town. It's very close to the airport, so this is why we decided to start here. Very easy for the crew to meet up with a boat. It was also inexpensive, I think, to berth here last night, although the problem is we can't get gas here, so we're gonna head out in about an hour to Dubrovnik to fill up our fuel tanks. Hello again, we've just set off from Yacht on our way to Dubrovnik, about 10 or 11 nautical miles. So depending on if we motor or even if there's a bit of wind, it will take us just under 2 hours probably. Okay, we've just filled up with fuel in Dubrovnik and now we have to check out, which is across the harbor. So we're going to the other building just across the way and then we can check out of the country. We have left Dubrovnik and we are now heading southeast to Montenegro. It's quite a ways and we're heading directly into the wind, which actually is not very strong anyway, so we're actually just under motor, no sails out. If we were to put the sails out, we'd have to tack quite a bit, which would add quite a bit of distance. And for this boat, because it's so heavy, it's actually not windy enough to really make it worthwhile. Maybe later today the wind will shift more westerly and then we can try sailing, but for now we are making six and a half knots under motor.
I've been living in this world too long, and you have been there all along. I sit and I daydream all the time. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind. The years drain out. I look in the mirror and I'm wondering who's staring out. And the years, they drain out. And I look in the mirror and I sigh as I fade out.
Hello again, it's still day one. The wind never picked up and we've been on motor all day long, 6.5 knots. We checked that, in fact, we cleaned the log to make sure it was, well, we saw that it was spinning too slowly because it didn't match with our GPS, and so we cleaned the log, and then we even tested it using good old math. We decided to throw some sacrificial toothpicks over the bow, and we timed it until we saw them pass the stern of the boat. We know the length of the boat, and so we converted the meters to nautical miles and the 4.16 seconds it took the toothpicks to travel the distance of the boat into hours. So nautical miles per hour is knots, and and we got 6.5 knots. So exactly what the log was reading after we were done cleaning it. So we're pretty proud of our little scientific experiment because, hey, what else are you going to do when you're motoring at 6.5 knots all day because the wind never picked up?
I watch the clouds fly in the sky, knowing soon I'll be that high. Everyone around me seems to change, but I haven't changed a thing. The years drain now. I look in the mirror and I'm wondering who's there now. And the years, they drain now.
All of these dark days make me wonder if there's adhesive in my bones, and they're good far away when all my comforts fade away. Trail off the beaten up road.
Good morning. It's the start of day 2. We've just left our anchorage from last night and we've set out for a very long overnight passage to Corfu, about 140 nautical miles. The sun will rise at 5 a.m. and we should arrive at 6:30 perhaps. So that'll be very nice to see a sunrise. The plan is to take 2 shifts of 4 hours each with 2 people on deck. Per international regulations for avoiding collisions at sea, you should always have a lookout. It's my first overnight passage and I'm looking forward to it.
These dark days move me to salt water. The stories tell me I'll get lost, but lost a state of mind, and I don't really have the time for negative space in my head. These dark days make me feel uncensored. My equilibrium's all gone. I stumble to and fro, the ocean legs I keep below can't hold me up this far from the sand. And if I die, it will be lonely. And if there's truth under the sea, it's all a lie if I've lived only for myself. If I forget this, I'll forget me. If I forget this, I'll forget me. First moment I gave to you, first moment I gave, I knew. The first moment I gave was true. The first moment I gave to you, the first moment I gave, I knew. The first moment I gave was true. We sit for hours and no one says a thing. She wants to go out, but we never go out. So tell me a story so I can get some sleep. I'm worn out, I'm sick and tired of always being
Hello again. A minor update from day 2. The sun has just set. We've had a nice dinner and now we're getting ready for the dark. We have our navigation lights on, our steaming light, and we're about to put one reef in the main just in case the wind picks up at night. We don't want to be reefing when it's dark, so we'll prepare for that and then we'll be ready for our night passage. There is no moon out tonight. It's a new moon, so there are every star is out. It's amazing. It's really cool. I see the entire Milky Way. I see Jupiter in the sky. I've seen the Big Dipper. I've recognized the North Star. We have our chart plotter with the light dimmed. We see other ships signaling with their AIS. And up ahead, about 5 miles away, there's a lighthouse flashing 4. And we're going to pass that 5 miles to our port, and then we can turn on course towards Corfu.
Today the air is colder, so I think of you and feel that you stay right here. Now I'm fine, now I'm fine, now I'm fine. I see the light and I feel fine, I feel fine, I feel fine. Springtime and the clearing sky, I catch the light in my eye, and go outside, and now I'm fine, now I'm fine, now I'm fine. I see the light and I feel fine, I feel fine, I feel fine.
Good morning. It's the start of day 4. We are just preparing to leave this anchorage. We've taken out the trash, we've swabbed the deck, and we have to clear the anchor, and then we can head towards the north end of Corfu. It's about 24 plus some nautical miles away.
I got my guns, my bullets, something better take me off the edge. Oh, we're young, don't do it, I'm losing everything inside my head. And the sun is moving, oh maybe we could ride it till we go. And the light we're losing, I don't think there will be another war. away from everything to feel alright. An hour in darkness, pretending to himself to be the light. A shadow, a figure, you're constantly reminded that you're gone. A painting, a picture, you're trying to find the pieces that were wrong. Oh, divine.
Update on day 5. We've just taken the dinghy ashore to make a reservation at the restaurant where we are going to have a very nice dinner tonight, just behind me here. And now we're going to go into the little village here to explore and maybe get a drink. Good morning, it's day 6, the last day of our delivery to Corfu. We're just cleaning up the boat, about to raise the anchor and set out for I think 4 miles to a marina where we can get fuel, and then another few miles after that to the final marina in Corfu where we'll be staying the night. Then tomorrow morning I'll be flying back to Switzerland.